Hello, how are you doing today? It's Wednesday, March 20th. Do not know why the hesitation, because I knew it was the 20th all day today. It's the spring equinox. Hope you are all well. I just got home from work. It's been a busy day. It is a nice sunny, cool day for the spring equinox, but yet March is still coming in like a lion. Go figure. It's been an interesting week, ladies and gentlemen. An interesting week. I have had great comments on my videos as far as the Saturday, no, it was actually on Sunday. Sunday I did a craft with me where I was knitting and I talked about finish fatigue, or what I call finish fatigue. And you know, there was some great comments on there about maybe it's the size of my projects, maybe it's this or that. You know, I think it's just one of those things that some of us always go through, and I think I'm just in one of those phases where stitching just isn't my thing right now. That's not a bad thing, and it'll come back. It hasn't yet. So the last time I stitched was Saturday morning. I'm hoping to get back into it again, but I have been slightly distracted by some other things that I'll show you, and we'll talk about that, but it'll come when it comes. Oh, and there is a red robin on my porch right now. Not a red robin, a cardinal. Red cardinal. See, I'm telling you, my mind is all over the place. There is a red cardinal on my patio right now. Anyways, distracted. Red cardinal. Okay, let's get right into it. So, what have I been distracted with? Well, I have been doing some knitting on my scarf, my Pearl Soho diagonal pinstripe scarf. And here is what I have done so far. So I've only maybe put 10 rows in. I think all of these stripes were in already whenever I started. So I have that much more to go. I have that much more done. Looking really good. Very happy with it. Kind of tired of this right now. So I have not stitched on this much lately, and probably won't, because I'm getting really excited with the yarn that I have coming, and I have some other projects ready to go with some yarn that I've had sitting around here for a little bit. So I might be putting this away for a little bit, just because, you know what, it's getting warm and I'm not going to be wearing this this year anyways. So it might go in the, we'll touch on it a little bit later, because I'm kind of tired of garter stitch diagonals. So that is my Pearl Soho pinstripe diagonal pinstripe scarf. I have been on a mad crazy dishcloth binge. And when I say mad crazy dishcloth binge, I've done 3 dishcloths this week. So I think this is the one that I was working on in my craft with me video, and I completed it that day. So that's the back. This is the front. I don't even think dishcloths really have a back and a front. So there we go. That's number 1. I went ahead and just used up, actually this might be number 2, I don't know. This is number 1. I used up all of this yarn the cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby, and then I went ahead and added in some of the gray that I had because I thought that would be a good match. And I really like the look of the just like the one corner on the dishcloth being done. It's kind of like an accent wall in the house. Like three walls in the house or in the room are one color, and the fourth wall is the accent color. That's kind of, I don't know. That's how my mind is working right now. Then the next dishcloth I did was this one, which I decided to do a large stripe in the middle, and the color is coming out way raw. No, it isn't. It's blue. But yeah, it's still not quite right. It's not that blue. It's more of like a greenish blue versus what's showing. But that is what, yeah. So number two, this is all dishy from Knit Picks. And then the third one I did was I actually finished using up all of the I think I finished using up all of the gray. Yeah, I finished up the last of the gray that I have, and then I added in the rest being the pomegranate color. So I was able to completely use up 2 balls of yarn. So this ball and the gray, these two colors are completely done. The variegated and the gray. And these ones are just about done. I probably have enough to do one more dishcloth similar to this. And those two will be done. So I'm really enjoying working on these because I'm using up the remnants of the yarn that I had from last year. And I like that because then I'm purging what I have left in my stock. And I'm making room. I'm really not even making room. I just want to clean. It's almost like spring cleaning, and I'm enjoying using up what I have and finishing and finalizing and making things that I will be able to gift or use. And really, I like using these for coasters. They're the perfect size to put under my plants on my table over there, so it protects the wood whenever I'm watering and everything. And then I also do use them for dishcloths. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm making them for gifts for, whenever I need a gift. Finally, I have a new knitting start. A friend of mine had asked me if I would knit her a pair of socks. And I said, yes, buy me the yarn, get it to my house, and I will knit you a pair of socks. So this is the yarn that she picked. It is called, and of course I can never find the tag when I need it. Oops. Ah, there it is. It is Knit Picks Hawthorne Fingering in Italian Ice Speckle. There's the tag, Italian Ice Speckle, and there is what it looks like. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. All caked up. I went ahead and caked it the other day. Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I caked it. And I cast on the sock, and this is where I got to so far. So I'm doing a cuff down sock. And this time I'm going to do it a little bit different where I'm going to do the afterthought heel because I'm just needing a change up, and I'm really liking the thought of maybe doing an afterthought heel. So I'm going to try it out on this sock and see if I like that. So I have the cuff done in the 2x2 rib, and I am already probably halfway done with the leg, with the length that she wants. So once I get that done, I will go ahead and get ready to go with the afterthought heel. So very, very quick and easy. She has small feet compared to me, so the socks are going to go super fast. I'm going to work on this tonight because I'm enjoying working on socks again. And I have a skein of yarn that I have received last year from Caroline that I found a pattern that I want to knit a pair of socks for myself up in. So that will be my next pair of socks after this pair of socks when I get this pair done. So I'm really excited about that as well. Okay, now we're getting into the cross stitch. I do not have any purchases this week. I did make a purchase because I bought that yarn for my sweaters, but of course, or my sweater and a couple other patterns. It has not come in yet. When that comes in, I will of course show you. And other than that, I haven't made any purchases. Okay, finally, my only stitching, other than I did work on mushrooms for a very short time, but not enough to make it worth showing, so I'm not even going to bother taking it off the Lowry stand because it's still over there for me whenever I'm ready to go back to stitching. But I did finish on Friday night. I finished a page of Henry. So, and that is why I have finish fatigue. So here is Henry thus far. So this page is completely done. I have 4 pages left to go. Super excited about that. Can't wait for him to be done and I can get him all framed up. Of course, I already have the frame and I'm going to do it myself. So, hoping to have him done, of course, as you all know, early summer. So if you are participating in the large project finish competition, we're getting closer. Not quite there yet, but you still have plenty of time to get those finishes in, so keep working. And I will be updating you a case of course, here in the near future. I will probably be putting out another video soon just to have some update information. Don't worry, the competition is not over yet. My guess is it's going to be running through the beginning of June. Maybe longer. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that is all I have for you, folks. So, until next time, don't forget to always be creative.